This podcast is a part of the Royal We Network.
Spit on me.
What was that you were just telling me about some fat guy who went into a coma?
I don't know if he was fat, but he did eat like 100 and some chicken tenders.
You don't do that if you're not. I guess no. I guess you could if you're not.
You could
fat.
be. But the thing is, I don't think he was in the best shape because his body didn't handle something in him right, like a sodium preservative or something that was in him, and it built up in his body and put him into a coma.
Immediately?
I don't know all the details, of course. But yeah, it happened, I don't know, maybe a month or so ago. And
I feel like that would happen to us if we tried to eat 100 dumplings.
especially these ones up here. If I eat like 20 or 30 of those, I mean, you can feel your body changing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you've just entered a larval state of some kind. Like you
can feel your heartbeat.
Yeah, you can feel your heart, but I can feel
your heartbeat.
I can feel. Aw.
Imagine though if Wan Ting came back from work and there were just dumpling boxes all over the apartment,
And we were dead.
No, we were just both in comas.
Yeah, that would kind of be worse than dead, because if somebody's just dead, you can just call somebody to handle it. And one thing would. I think she'd just be like, boo yow, and just call whoever comes and scoops up dumb white guys in Asia.
What do you mean? It'd be worse if we were in a coma than if we were dead?
Yeah, because then you couldn't just throw us away. You'd have to.
Wan Ting likes me. You think that if I died, that she would be upset?
You think that, but you don't know.
But if I'm in a coma, the idea is I could come out of the coma.
Yeah, but you're going to cost her a lot of money, and you know how she feels about money.
I have health insurance.
Oh, she'd probably rather you be dead then.
I do also have life insurance.
Well, yeah.
Which she put on me.
Yeah, that's funny. She'd have got a life insurance policy.
But you know what I mean? Like if we came, like these guys just ate themselves into a coma.
Yeah, and that would be extra funny here, because just two white dudes who just ate themselves into a coma. You're like, what the hell? You know?
What in the hell?
What in the hell? Said the Irishman. But if they were with the person they get the bodies is just
Dennis Leary.
He's a leprechaun?
He's Irish, isn't he?
I don't think so. He's from Brooklyn. If you're in
A coma.
in
Taiwan.
yeah,
If you die in Taiwan, you die in real life.
yeah, they gotta get you down the stairs. If you're dead, they can bump you up going down the stairs.
They can bring the equipment into here, keep us alive on the couches.
That's not how that would work. They're not going to set up coma wards in the middle of this apartment.
I guess that's true, but it would be easier than bringing us out. It would be easier to bring the equipment in.
Yeah, in
Just
our case,
like some saline.
yeah, that's what he needs.
A heart machine.
They feed us intravenous hamburgers.
Now, you're not... Well, listen, you're not going to believe us, but what they need is more dumplings.
What? Damn it, man! Bring me dumplings.
Well, this is another episode of the Royal We. No, wait. Is that how it starts? Welcome to an episode of the Royal We?
What the hell, dude?
Too many dumplings.
This is 100 and some in. Wait, is this how we do this?
Welcome to the Royal We. I'm Sam.
I'm Nate.
If you guys have never heard this before, we listen to we read the news.
And we
only read the headlines.
just read the headlines.
And then we have conjecture-based conversations on them. We just try to suss out the facts without ever actually sussing out the facts. And then sometimes when we remember, we click one of the articles every episode.
Yeah, we do it every now and then. We have a card that we play with it if we find something where but a lot of times we just forget about it because we ramble off into nonsense and then...
So welcome to that.
Yeah.
If you guys want to send us headlines, and you should, you can do that at Royal WeCast at Twitter or royalwecast@gmail.com.
Gmail.
So let's get started.
Yeah.
Let's get started right here. Here's one that I found myself.
Uh-huh.
You can buy this bikini made from real pizza for $10,000.
You could. You shouldn't.
You could. What's
You
great?
could make a pizza bikini for like $20.
Why did you say it like kind of? You can make it the pizza bikini.
You're gonna make it a pizza bikini.
Yeah, you buy a pizza.
I mean, pizza's overpriced as it is.
Yeah.
$10,000 for 2 slices? 3 slices. You need 3 slices to make a bikini, right?
Probably.
Wham, wham, wham.
No, I would say there's probably 2 slices on the undercarriage. One piece of pizza. Buy it.
They make some tiny bikinis, man, that are made
guess
out
if
of
it's a thong.
legs.
If it's a thong.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe 3, like one up.
You could
in the
wrap a
front.
breadstick down there.
I was thinking one up in the front.
Yeah, because I'm thinking female bikini.
Point in,
Yeah,
clearly.
right.
And then 2 on the cheeks.
I don't think you'd need that. I think you just need one down there. You curl all the way around.
What are you using for a string? What are you using to keep it there?
Mozzarella.
And mozzarella.
This is the best. This is mozzarella.
And the piece of hair.
So then you got one on each tit.
Come in with your bikini idea on this damn McDonald's line.
It looked like your face just like failed. It was like,
I think I did Ray Romano.
Use the string cheese.
That's terrible.
your bikini is small. My brother is tall. Your bikini is small.
Ray Romano. It's hard to do. Hold on, I can do it.
This is what we're doing right off the bat, everybody.
I'm Ray Romano. Do it again.
I don't even know if mine's good. I'm Ray Romano. My brother is tall. Your bikini. It's real nasally. It's almost Kermit the Frog.
Oh, I do a good Kermit.
Wait, yeah. You got to get your hands.
Oh, Kermit the Frog here. Let's make bikini pizza.
P is for pizza, and B is for bikini.
This podcast brought to you by
The letter stop doing this.
Okay. They're making pizza bikinis, and you're right. Why not just make it yourself? I know that there's probably some craftsmanship involved, but it's not $9,980 worth of craftsmanship.
No, they've encrusted it with like diamonds, or it's like the world's most expensive hamburger, and it's maybe like a $80 hamburger, and then they cover it in like gold leaf and truffles, and that ups the price like $1,000.
Do you
know
think
what I
there's
mean?
a real bikini underneath, and they just hot glued pizza to it?
Oh my god! Like when they make those Victoria's Secrets, or like the ones that are encrusted with diamonds or whatever.
Yeah,
It's just a bikini. They hot glue diamonds. They just bedazzle with actual diamonds. There's got to be something to it. There's got to be gold leaf and truffles on that bikini.
You could buy this bikini made from real pizza for $10,000.
So it's going to go bad.
Yeah, that's
so it's
another
not.
thing.
So it's not like something you can put. You know what I mean? I mean, to be honest with you, girl, if you're wearing last year's bikini, no one can see that. But
There's better. I mean, pizza makes sense.
pizza sauce, yeah.
I feel like the shape of pizza does make sense to wear as a bikini.
Yeah, I can see that, but we don't even know, man. Maybe this is a cutting edge thing. The shape of pizza to come.
Let's keep this. Let's try to remember that we have a coin to play.
A card to play.
A coin.
We got a coin too, but we don't know what it does yet.
No, we gotta
We're
figure
waiting
that
for
out.
somebody. Yeah, you guys. We now have a card that lets us go beyond the headline to read the actual fact if we're really confused about it. But somehow we've just invented a coin over the past few episodes, but we don't know what it does. So if you have any ideas of what the coin could do,
Oh, also we have a sound effect this week.
oh yeah,
Yeah, which no one sent us, so it'll just be from us. But it's gonna be this.
We are the royal we.
yeah,
It's gonna help us get from topic to topic
when we need it.
because we sometimes need help.
Sometimes we don't flow.
But what would you make? I mean, if you're gonna make clothing out of food,
It's not a good idea.
I feel like
a
licorice because you could weave.
That might work, like a spaghetti sweater. Why don't we?
We're both stunned.
We just paused like,
We're like stunned by the brilliance of that.
spaghetti sweater, eh?
A spaghetter.
Oh,
A s-
no, a spaghetter.
Stop. You've struck
Hey,
gold.
yeah, you had me at spaghetter.
Go on. Spaghetter.
Spaghetti. Oh my god!
It's a picture of like a really like dark and handsome man
Or Ryan Gosling.
looking at his watch,
Ran.
wearing spaghetti as a sweater, and it says, "Go on, spaghetter."
Spaghetter. Yeah. Why is he looking at his watch?
Like like a classy man does, like one of those
Like a classy man.
Like what's that magazine? GQ.
Yeah.
You know, all those guys looking at their watches. They they've got like their sports coat sleeve rolled up.
I just want to
and
point something out. That you're wearing a watch on your left arm, but every time while you've been doing this, you say, and the guy looks at his watch, you've been looking at your right arm, which doesn't have your watch on it, and it's been confusing the hell out of me. Like, you have a watch on this other arm. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, spaghetter.
All right.
Go spaghetter, champ. I was thinking like go getter.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Okay.
All right.
Close that one right up.
We are the royal we.
All right, man. Here's another one I found myself.
No,
I saw a little bit about this on Facebook, the #1 news network.
it is. Yeah.
for meemaws. British woman found guilty for the second time of tricking a female friend into having sex by pretending to be a man, wearing a large prosthetic penis, and persuading her friend to wear a blindfold whenever they met.
Okay.
Fool me once.
Yeah. Oh, was it with the same person? There's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
It can't be the same. It's
No,
gotta be two
if it was the
different people.
same person, yeah, shame on you.
It's got to be
second time.
I didn't even consider it. I just assumed it was the same person, but
Yeah,
there's no way.
There's no way. Because if you do that once and get tricked into being like, "Ho, it's me," and then you're never putting on a blindfold during sex again.
Not during.
And the thing is, you don't put a blindfold on during sex with a stranger that you are having sex with for the first time.
No, it's not.
You blindfold with someone you trust. You don't. That's not the thing you do.
No, wait.
I mean, you can, but you're just you're throwing it at the wall at that point.
Hold on, man. I don't think.
I'm not. Hold on.
I got shit to say. So what do you think these two females are interested in having sex?
Right.
So the female friend is having consensual sex with another woman, but then when they put the blindfold on, she puts the dick on and then has sex. So you think
No.
that's what do you think?
No. I think it's like a boys don't cry sort of thing.
Go on. What's that?
It was the movie with Hilary Swank where she
She puts a blindfold on.
Yeah, she pretends to be a boy.
Okay.
And she looks like she dresses like a boy and she moves to this new town or whatever. I mean, I'm getting the story. It's been
I
on
think I
Netflix.
know this.
And
She like tapes her tits up.
yeah, she tapes them up and she wears like a prosthetic penis.
Pizza.
Yeah. She has a pizza bikini. People are like, "Oh, it's sick." And then
Yo, sick.
yo, sick, bro. Hey, fam, what's up?
God.
Okay, anyway, she is hanging out with was it Chloe Sevigny, which is her, and Chloe Sevigny thinks she's a boy.
Okay. And falls in love with her?
Yeah, and they hit it off, and eventually they have sex, and she uses the prosthetic to. It's based on a true story, actually.
That's a real thing?
Yeah, that's a real, but she didn't know it, and she thought she was having sex with a guy,
Okay.
and some people later find out that she's actually a girl, and
Okay, but this is a girl. Both people know that they're women. So you think this is consensual woman-on-woman sex, but then she's surprising her with a prosthetic?
No, I don't think so. I'm thinking this girl, the one girl.
Oh, I understand.
One girl is thinking she's going to be with a guy.
Okay.
And so to pull it off, he's in quotes here. He says
She's pretending to be a man.
Yeah, and she's thinking she's having sex with a man, but it turns out to be a woman with a prosthetic. And that's where when she finds this out, she's like, "Oh my god, I thought I was having sex with a guy."
You want to hear what I thought?
Yeah.
What I thought was dumb. I thought this was like two girls.
Yeah.
And their friends.
Right?
And she was like, "Put this blindfold on for a sec."
And then just sex
That's
is
what I
around.
understood.
Yeah, that would be illegal too. That's just rape.
Let me read the headline. British woman found guilty for the second time of tricking a female friend into having sex by pretending to be a man wearing... Okay, what you said makes more sense than what I thought. Now that I understand, pretending to be a man. I honestly thought it was like, hey, we're having fun here. A couple daiquiris. Put on this...
Couple of daiquiris.
What do women do? Put on a blindfold and then... I got a dick now. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, that...
For the second time.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, I guess there's a lot to be confused there, but I don't think that's. I think because the illegal part would be because either way.
First of all, you shouldn't be tricking people into having sex with you.
No, and then on top of that, you shouldn't be tricking people into having sex with you, thinking you're a different gender. I think that's where they got mad. Because
Right.
I don't know how that would work the other way around, but if you were a woman thinking you were about to have sex with a guy and you're straight and that's your orientation, but then you find out that you were tricked by a female into having sex thinking you were a guy, you would be like, what the hell?
Let's take this a couple steps further. What if it's accidentally a pizza pie?
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
I'm saying, like, what if a pizza pie tricks you into having sex with it?
Oh, coming from a man who's had sex possibly with a pizza, it's still got to be consensual.
The pizza? Inanimate objects don't have this. You can't say no.
Oh my god. Inanimate objects can't say no.
They can't.
Says man who tricked person in coma into having sex.
A person isn't inanimate if they're in a coma.
Yeah, they are.
They're still animate.
Well, maybe on their insides.
Is a tree an inanimate object?
Yes.
Okay. Is a sleeping beetle an inanimate object?
No, because it can move eventually.
So can...
Not if you're forever coma. Forever 21.
Forever Coma. New.
The new fragrance.
New fragrance by the Royal We.
Forever coma. The scent of forever. God. We're bad people right now.
And then we get into trouble, right? Mm-hmm. And we try to claim in court that we make forever comma.
Yeah.
And they're like, what does that mean?
It was the marketing department. They left off an M. They thought we were like, hey, we'll just do it like a creative thing. And
what about this audio podcast where you're talking about that inanimate objects can't say no?
That was people imitating us.
If anyone ever brings
Sorry, sir, I'm in a coma.
If anyone ever brings this podcast up as evidence against us in a court of law, plead guilty. We're done.
Yeah, if I'm just going to look at you and go, well.
Oh, shit, they got us.
God, I knew that would come back, man. Let's run for politics.
I've had run for politics.
All of them.
Let's go politicking.
Let's go. Hey, what you doing today? Nothing much, bud. What you doing? I don't know. Want to go politicking? Yep. How are you, Mr. Bumblebee?
I've had many people over the years of us doing this telling me that it's a bad idea. In multiple ways. People are not willing to be on the podcast because they're like, I have a career and...
Nah, that happens every now and then.
Right?
Yeah, anyway, I think that's why it was illegal, is because people are tricking people into having sex with you. So yeah, that opens up a whole thing.
Yeah,
it's a whole thing.
I completely misunderstood
of gender issue, like what you know.
Right, you shouldn't be tricking anyone.
Right,
don't trick people.
Because I guess the opposite of that would be if you were a gay man and you think you were having sex with another man, but it turned out to be a woman with a prosthetic, and then you're like, what the heck? We did that, and I thought you were a dude this whole time. Now you're a woman, but you're having sex. Like this isn't going to work without the prosthetic every time. I just want to be with a man.
And the problem is the lies. It's not the problem that you're a woman or you're a man. It's the problem that they're tricking you.
It's the lies. It's the lies.
New fragrance from the Royal We. It's the lies.
Lies from the Royal We.
What lies beneath? What lies above? Podcasts. This is the voice of perfume. Here's another one I found myself. Here's a doozy. Here's one. When I read it, I know the sound you're gonna make.
Okay.
All right. Let's open up. I'm gonna write it the sound in an envelope, and then after I say this,
okay,
I'm gonna open the envelope, and we'll see if I was right.
Okay.
Rob Lowe says he feared death during Bigfoot encounter.
What?
Let me open up the envelope.
That's some pen you got there.
It's a podcast pen. New from the Royal We.
Rob Lowe.
Rob Lowe.
See, every now and then a celebrity. I always thought Rob Lowe was pretty grounded. Rob Lowe. Rob Lowe.
He feared death. Oh, good God.
Oh, no.
Not me, not Rob Lowe.
No, I never thought of not like this. Not like this.
Not TV's Rob Lowe. Bigfoot, why?
Star of Atomic Train. Was he on Atomic Train?
What's Atomic Train?
It was a made-for-TV movie years ago that was really bad. That's a reference I should have never brought up. I don't know why.
Star of Atomic Train? No.
Star of Atomic Train, Rob Lowe.
You think that's not... I mean, that's not his first credit. He's in West Wing.
Yeah.
He's in Community.
This is definitely before those. Was it Rob Lowe?
Garth
Brooks?
Wayne's World.
Yeah.
He's in Wayne's World. He's the bad guy in Wayne's World. Wayne's World.
Pretty sure it was Rob Lowe on Atomic Train.
I'm going to look it up.
Yeah.
I'm going to Google Atomic Train.
Now available, says scientist.
Atomic Train. TV miniseries. 1999.
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
Yep.
What do you the tagline? Atomic Train. The final stop is deadly.
Oh my gosh. That's great. Dude, that art is amazing.
Yeah, it's a train and a helicopter and an explosion.
Just crapped out.
You're right. Rob Lowe plays John Seeger for 2 episodes. I think it's only 2 episodes. Yep, it's a miniseries, but it's only 2 episodes.
I remember it. It looked awful. It looked awful. Can we watch this? Let's find this and watch this.
It looked awful. I remember this. It looked awful. Well, anyway, he's in the woods. Bigfoot's scaring him.
So, star of TV's Atomic Train, Rob Lowe, encountered a Bigfoot and was like, "Oh no, I've got to find this interview. I want to know. We
have a card.
Yeah, I want to see Rob Lowe's
take on Big. I mean, what was he doing? And you know what?
Are you sure it's Bigfoot?
If Bigfoot hunters found Bigfoot, you'd be like, all right. But if Rob Lowe finds Bigfoot, you're gonna go, yeah, all right, you didn't find.
Part of me is like, Yeah, because they're actively looking. But imagine if Rob Lowe is who actually found Bigfoot.
Imagine if Rob Lowe was Bigfoot.
Hey, Bigfoot.
Imagine.
TVs. Rob Lowe, star of Atomic Train.
Why are the voice for doing that?
I don't know.
I'm deaf. Okay, so.
Oh my God, I'm a doctor. No one gets that. We don't even get that. We don't know what we were. But yeah, why is he? But if he found Bigfoot, that'd be so bizarre. You know, Corey Feldman finds Loch Ness monster.
Meaning of life.
Yeah,
Will not share it with anyone.
I've got to figure it out. Says TV's Corey.
Have you seen Corey Feldman recently?
Where he's in that band where he's being pulled around by angels and devils?
And do you ever heard about Feldman's Angels?
Yeah.
Do you know this? He it's like Hugh Hefner's, it's like Playboy Bunnies, but he funds these women's lives. And there's you don't know about this?
I thought it was like a band, isn't he? I thought those.
But he also has a Feldman's Angels where he takes these rough and tumble women.
Rough and tumble, and he saves them, quote unquote.
Yeah, hold on. Let me type it in. Feldman's.
Okay, I don't know how to feel about that because part of me seems like that seems kind of sleazy.
Quote: They don't have to sleep with me. That's what.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. That sounds sleazy. They don't have to. He says, but they usually do. He looks like the guy from He looks like the guy from
Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah,
he also looks like Catherine Zeta-Jones and Roseanne Barr together. Do you see it?
Do you see?
This is Feldman.
This is Feldman changed.
Do you see? I haven't even seen that movie.
Oh God!
Oh, let me go.
Oh God! I don't tell anybody.
I have to fuck you. I have to touch where you pee. Oh God. I'm gonna get
We're
you.
just jumping through. Okay.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh man. Shove a ramogram up your ass. But look I googled Feldman's Angels and the quote that come from him. Corey Feldman explains Corey's Angels. Quote: They don't have to sleep with me.
Right, because that's the first thought that I have was that seems kind of sleazy, kind of like, hey, you don't have to be like a stripper in this Hobunk town anymore. Come live with me, and I'll just pay for your life.
Right? I mean,
but part of me is thinking he's going to try and sleep with him.
Corey Feldman.
What are you doing, man?
You know what?
He ended up with a bunch of money, and nobody wanted to sleep with him anymore. And he's like, I got to come up with some kind of a scam.
I feel like...
It seems scammy to me.
What's his face? Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
He's out of the spotlight. I don't hear from him.
No.
That's what you want to do. Frankie Muniz?
Frankie Mooney? Mickey Rooney?
Frankenberry?
Frankie Muniz.
Yeah.
Yeah. From Boy Meets
TV's
the Middle.
Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah.
Star of Atomic Train. Frankie Muniz. He was the train.
Macaulay Muniz. Anyway.
Rob Lowe saw Bigfoot. I mean...
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to get to the bottom of that. Well, maybe. We have a card. We have a card.
But I'd like to hear his story about Bigfoot really badly.
Mm-hmm.
The royal we.
Here's another one that my girlfriend sent us, who is not a fan of the show. Has not listened to a single episode. Sometimes scares us while we record.
Yeah.
She told me about this while I was eating dinner one night, and I didn't believe her, and I looked it up, and it's a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're familiar with this too. Nate and I have been for about 2 years now saying we're going to start making YouTube videos. We haven't made a single one yet.
Nope.
We made half of one yesterday.
Yeah. We made one about a year ago, but it never came out.
We did?
Yeah, remember where you ate that nasty stuff in a jar?
Yes.
I don't like it. Made me gag so hard.
That might happen eventually. Anyway, these two people, young couple, maybe you've heard of this. This is big news, people at home. We're seeking YouTube fame.
Young and love.
Young fame.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube.
Beyonce.
As a Jay-Z. Rob Lowe. What are we talking about?
I was singing Beyonce. Young and love.
So they wanted to be YouTube famous. So they shot a book. Now, what I understand is he
tested it.
They tested it. They shot it. Well, okay.
I know what you're talking
about. The
about.
YouTube video they were going to do. Let me lay it all out. They were going to make a YouTube video of holding a dictionary in front of his chest and shooting it, and it was going to stop the bullet, and that was going to be a big stunt.
Right.
They tested it by shooting a book. The bullet didn't go through the book, so they thought they were safe. He put the book up to his chest. The girl shoots him. It kills him.
Yeah. Goes through the book and kills him.
Has YouTube gone too far?
Yeah, and then now she's in trouble for manslaughter.
Yeah, I mean, it's just straight up manslaughter. I mean, well, how does that work? If he was like, do it, please. Like, we're going to be famous.
Yeah, it depends. I guess it all comes down to the court.
And you know there were 20 people watching them do it? Their family had gathered. Not a single person said...
What?
Maybe...
My mom would never.
Their fam.
And they're like, what up, fam? It's like...
My mom would never.
My mama would never.
Yeah, whose mom would be like, yeah.
If I had a kid, I'd be like, no, don't you ever do that. And if I ever found out you did that, I'm going to kill you.
With
put it on YouTube.
I mean, the thing is, he did test it.
Right.
Nathan.
But did they use... It seemed like I glanced at that article.
Different books?
No, it was something... Yeah, well, I think it was different books. And, wow. I couldn't speak. I think there was different books. And they possibly used a different... Did they use a different gun? Things beeping and roaring.
Different book, different gun. What did you even test?
That's not a test.
No.
That's like, well, that one worked. Let's do something completely different.
Now for something completely different.
Dead. But he doesn't have... Yeah. I don't know. That just seems dumb.
Yeah. I mean...
I would... If we were... Like, if that was a stunt we wanted to do and you wanted me to shoot you, I wouldn't do it.
Put a book in front of a watermelon.
Yeah. Try that a bunch of times.
Like hundreds of times.
Yeah.
Different books, different thicknesses.
You'd have
Figure it
to...
out. Science.
Yeah, and then sign a waiver that may hold up in court.
And wear a bulletproof vest.
Just in case. I mean, are you going all in? I mean, that is all in.
You're all in. You put a book in front of your chest. Like, put it in front of your leg. Put it in front of your hand.
Right. So you just shot and went through. It didn't work, and it went right through your
hand.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you're an idiot, but you're alive. You're an idiot that got to be alive still.
Yeah. And your whole family gathers, and no one was like, I don't think this is a good idea. Shut up, Tom.
I mean, yeah, no one's thinking anything different than what we're thinking right now.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody's, yeah.
No one said, oh, I think they did a good thing.
Right. We're never, shut up, Tom. You alky.
It looks like you had something to say. When you told us Beyonce, look like you had No?
No.
All right.
You said I was just singing Young in Love, or whatever that song's called. Young in Love.
The royal we.
Here's another one I found myself. Guys, send us headlines at royalweekcast at Gmail. Okay, here's a couple things. I got a couple things to say. We've all been here. We've all wanted to do this. Man charged after SUV jumps loading ramp onto ferry deck. So there was like one of those.
Oh.
And he was like, I'm going for it.
And he just jumped it onto the ferry.
And landed on the deck.
Did the ferry pull out? And I was like, there's no more room, sir, or whatever. You just...
Your Honor, as the footage will show.
That was pretty awesome.
Pretty bitchin'. I mean, charge me with what you're going to charge me, but, Your Honor.
Yeah. We the jury.
They hold up a 10.
Yeah. We the jury find the defendant awesome. All right.
Man went on to impregnate state.
Oh my God.
What kind of jungle fuck was like, oh, they're not going to let me on? Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just went for it.
Was he boozing? There's a lot of idiots. I don't question really anything. Like, even that thing, I'm like, you were a dummy. The guy put the book against his chest, let his girlfriend shoot him. And she's being charged. I think I'm backtracking a bit, but I think the only way out of that is if all of that was being filmed or whatever, you know.
He was obviously in on it.
Yeah, if she was like I said, I think it depends on the court and the judge and stuff, because if she was like, I would never shoot my significant other. Because of me, I'm like, if this doesn't work, would you ever shoot Wan Ting in the chest?
No, but I think she might shoot me.
Maybe. But you know what I mean? Like, I just wouldn't do that. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. No, because 100%. If it goes bad, like, you're dead. And like, I don't want that to happen.
But Nathan, so if he tested it on a book.
I know. And those people have to be, there's not a lot of sense rattling around. There's no sense. No sense.
I mean, obviously she killed someone.
Right.
On accident. But is there anything in the law of like, well, he knew what I was going to do.
Maybe she didn't seem remorseful. Maybe she was just like, oh yeah, that didn't work.
You think it was like a fucking evil plan?
No, but I think maybe, you know what I mean? Like if the thing is, I would never do it. But if I was somehow dumb enough to be convinced to do that to my girlfriend, whatever, and then shoot them, I would be completely out of my mind. I'd be like, holy crap, not only did I just kill somebody, I killed someone that I really...
I just don't think they were thinking the consequences through. There was a chuckle fuck at my school who brought a bullet into school, and he, at the workshop class, whatever, he put it in a vise and hit the back of it with a hammer, and it just shot into the ceiling.
Yeah, that's insane.
You know, he could have killed someone with that.
Right.
But, like, he wasn't...
Right. I got
It's not that he was trying to hurt someone.
He's just stupid.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so these people... Yeah, exactly, I'm the same way.
You could be criminally ignorant. You could be criminally... I mean, like...
Yeah. The prison for the criminally stupid. Imagine that, a bunch of just dummies. A bunch of dangerous dummies.
Dangerous dummies. This week on The Wrong Way.
This week on Fox. Dangerous dummies.
I would watch that show.
I do all the time on just YouTube.
Type in dangerous dummies.
Yep.
The royal we.
Here's another one. Rescued pit bull elected mayor. Just fuck you, government.
You can't.
I like that dog. He's gonna take a bite at a crime.
Oh my god. Why? Okay, I don't even know. That stopped my brain for a second. What? So why are... If that means more than one person voted for it.
If a dog is elected into office, if someone other than a person is elected into office, what happens then?
I don't know.
Can he be impooched?
No! That really cracked me up.
That like hurt you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Impooched. Oh my god. We were going to fund the Good Boy program.
but it's got to be like, you know.
Who's a good boy?
Oh,
Who's a good mayor? Mayor is what you said?
he's a good boy. This ad brought. I'm Shadow the dog, and I approve this message. I'm a dog.
Vote good boy. I don't know.
I mean, what do you say? I mean,
I don't
basically,
know.
it's a fuck you to who the other guys were running. I mean, imagine if you lose to a dog.
Right. Well, it's like we're
I'm a real person. I can be talked to, and
Yeah. I know we like dogs. Everybody likes a dog sometimes, but like, what do you voted for the dog over me? You're right. That's like saying like, yeah, don't even.
I mean, it's like when Hillary lost. It's basically a big fuck you to her. We'd rather have this orange asshole than you.
You're right.
You know?
Yeah.
We're getting a little political for a second.
No. Oh,
Trump.
political way. Yeah. What's like in what country is that where they voted Emperor Palpatine as like mayor of the town or something over the people? And it was just a guy showed up dressed as Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars, and they were like, "Yeah."
Aren't there a bunch of people in England that like say their official religion is Jedi, and they have to like stop it? Like, guys, you can't keep claiming that.
It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, people.
Nothing surprises me. I'm reading off your screen as you're scrolling by, and one caught my eye.
Which one?
Falling fat people a health risk
Yeah, that's true.
to themselves and others. Like to who?
I've always thought like sometimes I like kind of I don't remember falling, but I'll lose my balance a little bit because you've seen me walk around. I don't have great balance. So I sometimes walk around like a drunk guy, completely sober. And if I were to lose my balance on an escalator here,
Oh my god!
I would take so many people out.
We
with
would
me.
take. Yeah, we've said that before. Like if I fell down, yeah, we take out like 90 people.
Yeah, I mean some of these escalators are huge.
That big one and
Zhongshan Fuxing?
Yeah.
The one that goes all the way down?
yep,
Yeah.
it's so far down. Like you're on that thing for like a minute and a half.
Yeah. If you lost your
You
weight,
take out 100 people, easily.
and you would it would snowball. There wouldn't be like a stop halfway. You would just continuously.
because we're like twice the size of most people here too.
Yeah.
It would be like be like the Indiana Jones thing.
Falling fat people a health risk.
Yeah.
But I mean, big people a health risk if they fall on
When
you.
people fall, it's like I always said the ice is the great equalizer because
Ice?
ice, the temperature reducer.
Yeah.
But because people fall, and like if I fall, and the first thing I'm like, damn it, you know?
Yeah.
But right after that, I'm like, well, that was probably funny from across the street, you know?
Right. Yeah, I think of that all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. That just struck me as being funny. That because it was a court or something, or the city was saying something about it. So,
And they less fat people.
Yeah, so they have to, anytime somebody like that releases a statement to the public of something like that, you're like, yeah, all right, fat people, falling fat people are a risk. They put like a sign on the side of the road, you know, when like a boulder rolls by, beware falling rocks. It's just like a big round guy.
Beware the obese.
They will eat you.
The royal we.
I don't know.
Did you see where that guy here in Taiwan delayed that flight for hours because an old man, because as he was getting onto the plane, he threw a handful of change into the running engine,
Did it fuck the plane up?
Yeah, he threw the plane. I think they had to check it, but he threw a handful of change into the engine for good luck. They were like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "That's good luck. I threw a handful of coins into the engine." I'm like, no, and it delayed the flight for like.
Happened here in Taiwan?
Yeah, and it took like 2.5 hour delay.
I've never been very close enough to a running engine to do anything to it. Have you?
Yeah, sometimes they'll board on certain planes, like a smaller jets. Mm-hmm. They'll have them like, I guess, just very slow idling. The engines are on, and then you actually board from the ground into the plane.
People are fucking.
So yeah, you could totally throw something into the. Yeah, and just an old guy was like, "Oh, I did it for luck."
I did it for luck. What? Why? I mean, I get it. I understand why. But how do you get... That's what is so strange. Is people who are superstitious and old-worldy enough that get onto a
modern jet.
International flight.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Or like...
And think like, oh, this must apply, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Logic be damned.
Yeah, where is
How
it
do
like...
you think that thing works?
Yeah, it's not a well, you know? Oh, let's throw some coins into a fountain for good luck, which is stupid to start with. You're throwing money in there for some drunk guy to gather up later. So you take that, some super old world thing, and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to apply it to this jet where we fly. It can soar me through the stratosphere.
I mean, if you think that planes run on luck, do not get on planes.
Exactly.
If you think anything runs on luck.
Yeah, nothing runs on luck, says science.
Magic.
Yeah, you don't need to be on there.
I, the royal we.
All right, man, let's do one more and get out of here.
All right.
Here's another one just like you were talking about. Just people in the modern age and in positions of authority who are just basing things on luck. Indian judge, here's what I found myself. Indian judge claims peacocks don't mate and that cow urine prevents aging. How do you become a judge?
You shouldn't be judging anything.
He's judging.
You need to be home reading a book. Or
how do you make new peacocks?
Learning. Yeah.
Cock is written in the name.
Yeah, and they're not amoebas.
What do you have to do with a cow urine that's going to prevent aging? You drink it? You
put it on you?
You put it on?
Where you have to back that up. You can't just say stuff. You can't walk around in a position of power just saying shit.
Right? And if he's a judge and he's like, that guy put me away for murder?
Right.
This guy's the one judging me?
If that came out, everybody, if I found that out and I was in prison, I'd be like, I want another trial. The man who says that peacocks just bud asexually, like a hydra or something, like that's, this man accused me. I told him.
And he's old looking. How much cow urine? He's not even taking his own fucking advice.
Is he 400? Like, what is this guy? Like,
show me the proof. I'm a criminal.
Yeah. Actually, no, I'm not.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I shot it because he told me to. He tested the book.
This guy died of a heart attack behind me, and he said it was because I shook a spoon at him backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I got into a conversation with someone the other day, and every now and then I voice a little bit of my opinions on stuff. And I know that's not on the podcast we do. Mm-hmm. But what's the danger in people believing things that aren't based in reality, right? Someone says, let people believe what they want to believe. No. People should believe shit that's based on logic and science because it furthers all of us.
Right.
If people want to believe in boogeymen and ghosts and aliens but no, don't let them because it affects all of us.
Yeah.
This man's a judge.
Oh yeah,
this man's a judge.
That's what exactly. I know what you're saying. I
Everyone should be held to a higher standard. Is my point.
Yes, exactly. Like a boogeyman. That's an irrational fear.
The thing is, even innocuous things can hurt people. And like, for example, people believing vaccines cause autism don't just hurt them; they hurt everyone.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What I mean is, like, personal beliefs have effects on the world you're in, especially this interconnected land of internet.
Exactly.
Where like I believe this, and I'm Jenny McCarthy, and I have a voice, and people listen to me. Blah, 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 blah.
Exactly. So that's affecting people. I understand.
And I feel like anything that's not based in reality gives credence. I'm getting angry. Yeah. Gives credence to things that aren't based in reality, and everything. We live in reality.
Right. Maybe. Unless we're all a reflection on the edge of the universe.
Well, you know what, man?
There might be Booger Man out there.
The other day, I was doing goat yoga in the Congressional Cemetery.
Throwback.
Don't tell the law.
Yeah.
And I just realized we're all energy. We're all one.
We're all energy.
We're all just this social construct. Bring down the barriers.
Yeah.
How do microwaves work? Not understanding something doesn't mean it's dumb.
Exactly.
Just because you don't understand how something works.
Right. And we play that up a lot on this podcast.
Yeah, let's clear the air.
Yeah.
We love science. We think science is great. And
yeah. And we go off a lot of times like that, and give science a hard time.
Yeah, we 100% appreciate and love science.
Exactly.
And they do a great thing. And just because you don't understand something doesn't mean it's not true.
Exactly. And doesn't mean it doesn't mean it's wrong and it's not scary.
This one got real. Listen, you fuckers.
Yeah. Guess what? We just roped you in.
107 episodes in. We fucking
people are like, well, I'm out. They're not talking about fish dicks anymore or whatever it is.
That's real. Do fish have dicks?
You like fish sticks?
In your mouth?
You like fish sticks in your mouth?
That's going to do it for us this week.
That went from like we're approaching saying something meaningful.
But you know what I'm saying?
I exactly know what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I think that people come down of like, well, let people, like, what does it do? It doesn't hurt you. No, but it hurts all of us
and
as a species.
And the more, and everybody affects somebody, but the more people you have influence over, the more you need to watch.
I'm going to go on a tangent.
Watch what you're going to say. Because there's a lot of idiots out there, and if you're an idiot in a high level of
But the thing is also, the more idiots you have, the more voice. Like, I'm going to go on a classic Sam tangent. Everyone understands where I'm coming from. But let me go on a weird analogy.
Okay.
Queen Mab, the queen of the fairies.
I don't know. Okay.
In Merlin.
Okay.
The whole thing of Merlin, she's the one who gave Merlin his power.
Yeah, okay.
Right? And then towards the end of that story, less and less people are believing in her. So she starts doing all these big magical things. Her power comes from people believing her. If no one believes in her, it's kind of like Freddy Krueger. If no one believes in her, she has no power, she disappears.
Or Santa Claus.
So if no one thought autism was caused by vaccines, that argument would have no power.
Right.
But because more people believe it, so the more people who believe nonsense, you're giving power to Queen Mab.
I understand. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So claiming that Rob Lowe saw Bigfoot, or claiming that you know aliens got pulled over by the cops, or where's the proof? Where are your facts? Show us evidence. There's science.
It's funny and we laugh and we joke about it, but you're right, because there's people out there who will take that for absolute face value.
There's no one who listens to well, I don't know. There's no one who gets their news. Well, I don't know.
If you're getting your news from us, go read. Just read. Just please read.
And not a transcript of this.
Okay, wait. Before we do it, I actually want to know about Rob Lowe's story. What kind of card we can play? Because I want to see. If I saw something in the woods, I've seen a couple things in my life that I can't explain. That doesn't mean I believe they're ghosts or I believe they're aliens. All I know is I don't know what that was.
That's a big thing. If you just because you can't explain something doesn't mean it is supernatural.
Exactly. Or aliens.
Right.
You know? I've seen weird shit in the sky, but I'm like, that's probably government stuff that we just don't know about.
Okay, let's play our card.
Play the card.
Rob Lowe says he feared death during Bigfoot encounter. Thank you for remembering. I almost got out of here. Okay, here's a picture.
Look at him, man. That guy never ages.
Rob Lowe said he thought he was going to be killed during an encounter with a Bigfoot creature while filming his new A&E docu-series.
This, I have a feeling this is going to be, this is publicity.
Rob Lowe says that he and his sons were camping there to investigate a Bigfoot-like creature known to locals as wood ape during a shoot for the Lowe Files.
This is baloney.
This is the first time I've heard any of this.
The Lowe Files.
Okay, he says,
Lowe.
When something began to approach their camp, Lowe says he was lying on the ground thinking he was going to be killed. He adds that he's fully aware the story makes him sound like a crazy Hollywood kook.
Okay.
And then the end of this is, the Lowe Files follows the actor and his son John and Matthew and John Owen as they explore mysterious phenomena across the country. There's very little about this.
What a coinky dink.
There's very little about the actual event, and there's a lot about this.
It's baloney. That's publicity stunt bullshit.
This is why we don't play the card. This is why we don't, because the truth is never funny.
No, it's not funny, but I'm satisfied with that. Because maybe it helps me sleep a little better tonight.
Right.
He's just a Hollywood dude. He's just a dude. That's not as kooky as George Clooney's Ghost Pig or any of that stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
No.
I want to thank Kishibashi for letting us use the song Intro / Pathos off his album 151A. Mm-hmm. I want to thank Kat. Did we use any Kat's headlines? I'm not sure. Hey, thank you, Kat. Yeah. If you guys want to send us headlines or audio links, audio
sound
segues,
effects,
sound effects.
And you should.
This is the one we use this week.
Mm-hmm. The royal we.
You can send them at Royal WeCast on Twitter or royalwecast@gmail.com.
Gmail.
That's going to do it for us this week.
Yeah.
We got a little ranty at the end, people. Listen, go read a goddamn book. Good night, Dad. You have anything to say? You want to put a button on it?
Nah. Young in love.